Listen, man, you don't need balance, bro. Balance is a myth. It's something that's completely made up. You know what I'm saying? And it's pushed to the masses for comfortability. Comfortability, excuse me. I know you guys hear a lot in modern society that, yeah, you need to be balanced. You need to live a balanced life. You need to be able to, you know what I'm saying, work, but don't work too much. You still need time for rest. You still need time to enjoy the money you're making. You still need time to go spend with family. You still need time for this. You still need time for that. I'm here to tell you guys that I believe that that is a myth. I believe that that is false. You don't need balance at all. What you need is actually the opposite. You need to be extremely unbalanced for a period of time that is long enough for you to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. You need to be so extremely unbalanced that people will look at you. Sorry, y'all, I just got a claim from YouTube. They said my dispute was successful. Anyways, you need to be so extremely unbalanced that other people look at you and say, you're crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They look at you like, oh my God, how does he possibly work that much? And by the way, this doesn't have to apply to only working. This can apply to anything. Like I said, I believe there are seasons in life that we go through, and that's the proper way to live. You know what I mean? We should be extremely unbalanced in one area of our life, and then after we succeed, or we succeed in that area of life, we build up the next area of our life, right? And then we stack them on top of each other, right? I was watching a YouTube video earlier. I forgot who it was. I think it was Brandon Carter, right? You know what I'm saying? I think it was Brandon Carter. Shout out to Brandon Carter. But he gave an example on that video where it was like, you guys know the circus people they like balance plates and stuff, like they spin the plates. Imagine that in your head right now. The people who spin the plates at the circus, they don't immediately just throw all the plates into the air at the same exact time and just start spinning them, right? It's unreasonable to do. They wouldn't be able to do it like that, right? It's just not how things work, right? So that's kind of similar to how balancing things in your life go. You start with one plate, you get it spinning, you get the momentum going on that one plate. Once you get that one plate spinning, right? Then you go to the second plate. And then after you get that second plate spinning, then you go to the third plate and the fourth plate or whatever. Maybe you can get two up every now and then, but that's after you get the momentum going. You know what I'm saying? And then you build your way up to all of those plates. You don't just immediately throw all of the plates in the air and then just start spinning. Like, that's just not how life works. You know what I'm saying? So your goals work exactly the same way. You know what I mean? You should have seasons in life. You should have a season where you're extremely unbalanced when it comes to working on your business, whether that be 10-hour, 12-hour days. You know what I mean? You go to work, you work your 9-to-5 job, and when you come home, I mean, you genuinely get to it. You fall asleep at the desk, become so unbalanced that, you know what I'm saying, you have bags under your eyes like I have right now. Like, you know what I mean? You need to become so extremely unbalanced that it is impossible for you to lose. You need to put in so many inputs, so many days of work, so many sales calls, so many videos filmed, so many videos uploaded that it is unreasonable for you to fail, right? And then you need to stay consistent with it for however long that season needs to last for you. Some people, that season may be 6 months to achieve what we need to achieve and become successful. Some of us, that season may last a year. Some of us, that season may last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a season of life right now currently that I told myself I'm going to upload every single day on YouTube, right? Well, just content in general, but that's the season of life I'm in. I'm in a content basically season mode right now in my life. And what that comes with is everyday uploads, right? I upload 2 videos a day, sometimes 3 or 4 on TikTok. Then I take those same 2 videos and upload on Instagram, take those same videos and upload them on YouTube Shorts, right? I might incorporate Facebook too soon. I'm not really sure how Facebook works too much, but whatever. But yeah, and then I also, aside from those 2 videos, I take a long form video, which is, you know, what we're filming right now. And I record that 10 minutes plus, and I upload that to my YouTube channel for every single day, right? I told myself I wanted to do every single day for the rest of the year, make it all the way until New Year's, but I might end up going longer than that, you guys. I think I'm just in a season of life where I'm going to do absolutely whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Whether that means I need to upload for a year straight to be seen, monetized, recognized, whether that means I need to upload for 2 years straight every single day, I will do that, you guys. Like, I'm genuinely telling you, I've been wanting this YouTube thing for so long that I'm ready and willing to sacrifice everything that I can to achieve that goal and get there. So yeah, you guys, I feel like this is how you should approach every single thing in life, because the same way that I am in a content season of my life right now, maybe 6 months goes by, maybe a year goes by, right? And after that year is up, I'm monetized on YouTube. I have a couple of viral videos, a handful of viral videos. I may have 100K subscribers. I may have 50K, 75K subscribers, right? And I can kind of switch this to maintenance mode and maintain it, right? And just upload a video every other day, or, you know what I'm saying, 3 or 4 times a week. And then I may want to go into a season of working out. You know what I mean? I may want to go into a season of being extremely consistent in the gym, right? So I'm uploading every other day on this channel or whatever, because, you know, I switched it to maintenance mode. And then I'm going to the gym every single day. I'm locking in super hard on my diet. I'm not eating out whatsoever, just being extremely, extremely on that side. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to working out and getting my health in order. Maybe I'm doing 2-a-days. Maybe I'm going to the gym 2 times a day, right? And upping my workouts from 6 days a week. You know what I mean? It's like, there, like I said, will just be different points in your life where you know what your goals are, right? And then once you get that first place spinning, which currently at this moment is YouTube and content creation for me right now. Once I get that first place spinning, I'm able to then move on to my second play, which may be working out, right? Or it may be real estate. If you guys don't know, I'm in the process of getting my North Carolina real estate broker's license. You know what I mean? So it might be real estate, just going extremely hard on real estate and switching the content to maintenance mode. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys, I'm just here to tell you that the most successful people that you look at, they are probably the least balanced. Like, it's this weird myth that people are pushing toward the masses, that you work hard, right? But you can still be balanced, right? I'm sorry, I just don't believe that to be true, bro. I don't believe that to be true at all. You need to be extremely unbalanced. You need to work so hard on one thing that it is unreasonable for you to fail. And then when you become successful at that one thing, you move on to the next. No one that you see that's extremely successful took reasonable amounts of action. You know what I mean? If you guys haven't heard of the 10,000 hour rule, right? It's basically a rule that, you know, it's pretty popular around successful people, but a lot of people say you need 10,000 hours of doing anything to become proficient at it, or to become extremely, extremely professional or good at it, right? And I'm just of the idea that you need to walk down those hours as soon as you possibly can. You know what I mean? You need to get those hours and accumulate them as fast as humanly possible, because that is the way that you become proficient at it, right? Now, mind you, I'm sitting here filming a 10-minute video. That's not an hour of my time at all, right? I can film this 10-minute video and then film 5 or 6 more to get ahead for the next couple of days, right? And that will be 1 hour. You know what I mean? So if we need 10,000 hours, that just goes to show you the amount of massive volume that you have to take to achieve whatever you want, right? Now, a sales call, for example, for business, say that sales call lasts 15 to 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe longer, maybe shorter, who knows? But let's just use 20 minutes for an example, right? You do 3 sales calls, that's an hour, right? And you need 10,000 hours to become extremely proficient at something, according to the rule. That goes to show you, okay, I can make 3 sales calls. That'll knock down 1 hour of my time. I can make 3 sales calls and I can do this for 3 or 4 hours, right, of my day. And after I do that, you know what I'm saying? I can do that every single day. Because if I'm in the season of life, I can do that every single day for months and months and months on end to get to that 10,000 hour mark faster, right? But yeah, guys, it's just like, it's an easy way of measuring to see how far you are right now and how far you need to go. You know what I mean? And on the video, Brandon Carter, he even said something that I feel like is kind of worth thinking about. He said he actually tracks the hours. Like, he literally tracks the hours in his calendar. And he realizes sometimes, like, man, like sometimes he feels like he's not getting farther enough in the thing that he wants to get done or be successful at. And then he looks back and he realizes, like, okay, I've only done 300 hours of this thing. You know what I mean? Since I've started, I thought that I was putting in so much work. I've only done 300 hours. I can absolutely do more. So he's like, you know, it makes it even easier for you if you choose to track the hours specifically. But yeah, you guys, I think the whole goal of becoming successful at anything is to get to that 10,000 hour mark as fast as possible. You know what I mean? And that is just to be proficient at something. To be honest, I think, you know, being good at something, just being, you know, good enough at something to make money, it's probably far less than that. Like, that is probably like 1,000, 2,000 hours, honestly, to be really, really good at something. But to be a pro, to be proficient at something, 10,000 hours, you guys, I feel like is a good cap, and it's a good rule of thumb to have for yourself. But yeah, I say that to say, man, you need to live your life in seasons, man. Balance is a myth. Stop believing this idea that they're pushing to you, and you know what I mean? Be extremely unbalanced and go and get everything that you ever desire, man. I believe in you, and I know that you can get this done, man. Let's do this together. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I love y'all. And yeah, we being consistent, man. So I will see y'all tomorrow.